to my vlog. It is Saturday morning. It is 11 o'clock. I'm currently doing my tablets. I have one of these little tablet boxes which I find super helpful. Today I am not in the shop, as you will figure out, and I don't really have any plans. I've got things I want to achieve, but no specific like appointments or anything like that. I'm feeling really good about myself today. My teeth are looking really good, although I think I might need to do some shaping when I've finished because this side now kind of comes up a little bit. So I might need a bit of teeth shaping afterwards. My hair is looking nice. It's a nice length. It's all my natural colour. And I've lost some weight. I didn't even realise until I weighed myself a couple of days ago. I just felt like everything was a bit loose. I'm thinking, I think I've lost some weight here. So yeah, I've lost about £4, which is fantastic. So I'm going to continue with that, keep eating healthy as much as I can. I think it might be because I've been doing extra exercise, up and down ladders, painting, taking the dog for a thing. Won't say it because he's there. But yeah, I seem to have lost some weight, which is just fantastic. Simon's in the other room wrapping stuff. And yeah, yesterday in the shop was a good day. So all in all, this morning is pretty good. I've realised that I'm too obsessed with this jumper and I'm wearing it like every day. So I need to make some more jumpers. I am making one, but it's taking forever. It's the most beautiful hedgerow yarn, but it's just taking a long time. So I could really do with spending some time just focusing on that. I think I might go to Liz's today to take a few more bits, do a bit of yarn swap round, and I need to figure out where I'm going to be putting my bedding, you know, bedding and towels, because Liz has got these huge wardrobes. It's kind of around like that, and then some drawers on the side. So I'm hoping there's going to be enough shelving and things in there. She's got an airing cupboard, but that's in Simon's room, so that's already been taken. And there's a cupboard in the bathroom, but I don't really want to put them in there because that cupboard really needs to sort out first of all. So I've got to come up with a plan for where does the bedding and the towels go. Because I don't really know at the moment. I'm hoping top of the wardrobe. I've got a whole load of photographs and sort of memories of my mum's and mine, of, you know, baby clothes and stuff like that, a couple of baskets full that I need to find somewhere to put as well, and I'm thinking those can go inside the wardrobes. I'm trying to do this at the same time as talking to you to make sure I'm getting the right one. I probably don't need to do this so much anymore because I'm only on 3 tablets a day now, so it's not as much as it used to be. But I kind of got into the habit of preparing the week and then just, you know, grabbing it in the morning. So a pixie band next. A pixie band is a blood thinner. Nearly there. And then we've got Ramapril. And that one is slowing your heart down, like rate down thing. Looks like might need some more. So I'm just putting that in as well. They seem to change colour. They were red a few weeks ago, now they're green. And they're the same amount, not change the amount that I'm taking. I don't know why they've changed the colour. No idea. So we're going to throw all this in here. And then crack on with my day. And of course, I'll take you with me. Done. There we are. My little box. I don't even need to use both sides anymore, the AM and PM. It's just one side. So there we are. Done. My Temu order hasn't arrived yet of the smaller knitting machine. Apparently it's at the airport waiting for its flight. What day are we? Saturday. So that shouldn't be too long, I hope. But this week I had a big crystal delivery and I did a crystal live on this channel. So if you want to watch that back, feel free to do that. The part 1 and part 2, because part 1 it just went off. So there's 2 parts to it. So feel free to go and have a look. I think I've decided what I'm going to do with the yarn, because I didn't know whether I was going to do it as a business on YouTube, eBay, all that kind of thing. I didn't really know, but I've been giving it some thought over the last couple of days and I'm going to give it a go. Now, I'm not suddenly turning into the crochet queen, because I do have a tendency, I think it might be the ADHD part of me, that I try and monetize everything. I go, right, well, so I'm a vocal coach. Okay, we've done that a very long time. Let's try something new. Okay, so now I'm a crystal lady. And psychic, and now I'm a crochet lady, so I don't really want to do that. I don't want to be that person. Sorry, I'm just finishing something. I'm doing you like this is so pretty. I'll take the camera, it's easier than trying to move it. I'm working on a crochet cushion cover of sunflowers. It's going to have a giant sunflower on one side. Tried to make it into a square, couldn't figure it out. I didn't really count the amounts that I did, so I'm just going to sew that on top of a green square. But I'm very pleased with that. Oh, also while I'm up, guess what I finished yesterday? We'll put it on the table. This is my first little teddy bear jumper. This is the first pattern that I tried. I did the entire thing freehand. I didn't look it up or anything. I went for, I wrote it down somewhere. Hang on, there we are. Right, so on the back of an envelope, like you do, it's 26 chains at the bottom. I've used a chunky yarn. It's 15 rows up, 19 centimetres by 19 centimetres. And the whole thing is double crochet. So I basically started at the bottom, did one panel to here, then did that bit, turned it over, did the other side, which is just a big square. I then used crochet to sew it together, crochet it together rather than sewing it, so it's a no-sew item. And then I put the arms on, so it's like a little crochet t-shirt. It's so cute. Look at that. Oh my God. So that was my first attempt at a teddy bear crochet top. So I'm going to try different patterns as well, see what works. I'm going to get one of the Katie Bears so I can test it out. But those of you that want to get involved, email me, Georgina at honestvocalcoach.co.uk, or drop me a message on Instagram at the Honest Vocal Coach. And we can get together and make a little selection of teddy bear jumpers and tops. I was thinking leave it as a tank top, but then I thought, no, it needs sleeves. So I turned it into a little sort of jumper t-shirt. It's very cute. So as I was saying, after I've just given you the little pattern, I'll try and list it somewhere. I can do a tutorial for said little t-shirt as well, if anybody would like to do that. I think I've been asked for a tutorial to do this, which I'll sort out. So you can learn how to cast on, cast off. Pumpkins I've done. I think that's it. If there's any other tutorials you want me to do, then ask and I'll sort it. So yeah, back to the yarn. I've decided I am going to do it, but I'm not going to turn it into a business on its own, you know, in its own right. It's just going to be part of the shop with the haberdashery, because we've already got a haberdashery section, and a crochet section, so to have more yarn there is not going to be a major issue. It will go onto the website as well, but I'm trying to figure out a way of putting it on eBay. Now, what I've discovered with eBay is that if you just put it as full price, you might get a buy it now every so often, right? But if you put it as an auction, you're much more likely to sell it. So what I've noticed that some yarn companies do is they will get like a mixed batch or a batch of 5, which is the perfect amount to make a jumper or a cardigan or whatever. and sell it as a batch of 5 with a slight amount of money off, but not much. So it's a bit of a deal to get 5 in a pack. And it's an auction, so you create a minimum amount and do it that way. So I've just got to choose the yarn now. I've been going through the catalogue. I have sort of done little tick marks on what I'd like. And I think I need to focus on size first, because I just want all the rainbow yarn. Everything with gorgeous colours, I'm in. So what I was thinking is some baby yarn, some DK chunky, super chunky, and then maybe something a bit different, whether it be fluffy or chenille, something like that. So you've got like an extra one. So that's what I'm considering. And I'll just buy it like I would when I buy stock for the shop. My latest stock purchase for the shop was £300 worth of crystals. Obviously the shop has to be doing well for me to be able to do that kind of thing and order stuff in. Half of the crystals are on the website already and were shown in the Crystal Live the other night. And the other half I will continue to put on over the next couple of days. So they'll all be on there, but they are available in the shop now. There are some gorgeous crystals, there really are. And there's one that I couldn't bear parting with. This one. It's so pretty. Look at that. I love a little bit of druzy. It's still got its protective glue on the top. And this will be going to my crystal cabinet. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. So yeah, that one came and it's not leaving. I do this sometimes. It's the joy of having a shop, I suppose. Like a bag came about a week and a half ago and it was supposed to go up for sale and I was like, nope, that is mine. And I've been using it daily and I love it muchly. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to go with the yarn and we're going to add it to the shop. I don't know what that is. I think Simon might be singing downstairs. One thing I do need to look at is how I display it in the shop, because that's another thing. If I buy £300 worth of yarn, well, it's going to be more than that because your minimum first order is 300 plus VAT. So you're talking about 350 quid for your first order. That's a lot of yarn. Especially when the packs come in packs of 6, packs of 12. That's a lot of yarn. So I've now got to figure out where I'm going to store it, how I'm going to display it, because there is not enough display space in the shop for it at the moment. So that would mean I need some sort of change around going on. It makes complete sense to put it next to the haberdashery section. But there are now 3 glass cabinets there. So do we move the glass cabinets up a bit? How are we going to do it? So that's my next sort of thought. So I'm not going to buy any until I know where the heck I'm going to store it all and where it's going to be displayed. It needs to be downstairs in the shop because I don't want... it's an all generational thing is yarn and haberdashery. It's for all people, but the most sort of, how can I put this? Age range for yarn can be a bit older. So I don't want people having to attempt stairs to get upstairs to get the yarn. I'd rather it be downstairs. So I just have to figure that out. The most obvious choice of display are the square calax from IKEA, which I've already collected some of for my craft room. Now it's a case of getting some for the shop, but how I would display it is the other things, like where am I going to put it, how we're going to change it round. So I'm not sure at the moment. Got a couple of ideas, but just need to put a bit more thought into it. Because I still want to have hanging space for the crochet that's been made, the cardigans and clothing and such. Oh. So I need to come up with an idea. So if any of you have seen the inside of the shop recently, let me know where you would put it. We need to do a bit of a rearrange in some way. And where am I going to store all the spares? It's a lot of yarn. And a pack is like, yeah, your packs are like this big. So there'll be lots of them. So where the heck do you store it? So I'm back in my room. I've been for some hooks and pins so I can put pictures up. I've had a little change round. I've put the crystal cabinet over there and put my new one in there. The new one is in there. I'm going to put hooks on the back of the door. I did try, but I need a drill. I can't get it in. But Simon's on his way over. I've added a little bit of yarn that I got from Aldi that you'll have seen recently. And now I've got to put these things up on there, but it's too heavy. So I'm going to wait for Simon to get here. So that picnic basket is now full of photographs and memories, as in that one up there. And also that one down there. So they're all going to go up there. Because I don't really want to attack Lizzie's wardrobes just yet. But I have hung my wedding dress in there. My wedding dress. It was in a box, but now it's hung up in a proper bag. So it's now put away. Because it's still very special. And I'm very proud that I was married. I'm very proud that I was married to Bill. It just didn't end well. But there we are, you know. I'll always be very proud of the time we had. So I've hung that up in there. I discovered that it's got an underskirt. You know, one of those with the... it's got metal in it, so it kind of springs open. So I might be giving that away to like a charity shop or something. For the underskirt. I think the underskirt was like 80 quid, as I remember. That was then, years ago. I'm going to get some white drawers to go over here. I've seen some on Facebook Marketplace, but they've not replied yet, to replace these plastic drawers. So Liz can put all the craft stuff in here, because she's got so much. She's got all these bits and pieces here. So we're going to put those into some better drawers, because the problem with these is they fall apart when you move them. They're all like put together like in pieces and they just fall apart. My grandma's sewing machine. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. My mum and dad's camcorder. And it's got a video of us in Malta as teenagers. Well, I was a teenager in there. And here are all the pictures that I've been sorting through to put up. The masks are not going in here. They're going to go in the stairs in the front room. But I have got some stuff I want to put up in here. So that is my next job. I've been and got my pins. I ended up getting Slim Fast and other stuff while I was there. But yeah, I'm going to get some stuff hung up now. Right, I've put some pictures up, but I've not done everything because there's one I don't know. It depends which angle that I'm going to be sort of filming as to where I want it. And that is my 100,000 subscribers. So I don't know where I want to put it yet. It might go over there, but it really depends on which angle I'm going to be filming. So I've left that there for now. But I've put up the butterflies that I made for Ellie, the cross stitch. The Honest Vocal Cut sign Ellie made me. Picture that I painted for my dad. A little hanging wall thing for my gadgets. like tripods and stuff like that. And then the lion is back up with that one from Ellie because the desk is going to go there. So someone's coming to collect this. It's a wooden ottoman and it has a slidey drawer in it. Very beautiful. Also, I'll show you how we're getting on with the wall. Turned out that the plasterboard was just bad, really bad. So we've taken the plasterboard down and we are painting the bricks for now. This one's not so bad, so that's going to get painted fairly soon. I think that might be my job. So Simon did that one. And then out here, Simon got busy. I think it might have been yesterday or the day before. Started to paint it, look. He's put a new, I don't know what they're called, but he's put a new top bit on. And he's painted it blue for now. I don't mind it, to be honest. The door needs a damn good clean. This is going to need redoing as well over here, but you know, we can't do everything in the same day, can we? But we're getting there. I keep saying that, don't I? We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Right, cup of tea time because we're waiting for this folk to come and collect this ottoman. Right then, so Simon got his oomph. I don't know what happened, but he started putting pictures up because I asked him to put up a hook on the back of the door. So he's got all involved now. He's put the circular one up here. There's Liz just hiding on the stairs. It's all right, you're not seen. There's two more up there. And then we've added them up here as well. Melman, you'll remember Melman and Marty the zebra. You'll recognise some of the pictures. Decided to keep that. We put some more up there. Ellie's jigsaw. E.T. behind there. It's a piece of film negative that I bought for my mum because it's her favourite film. And then we're keeping Liz's glorious massive mirror clock, which is a bit wonky. Let's straighten it up. And we put masks either side. So I think that's it for today. It's about 4:10. Well, it is 4:10. So I'm going to go home now and put my shopping away that I bought at B&M. Oh, hello, it is Sunday morning. It's probably about 11:15 now. We've done a couple of charity shops. I've bought a teddy bear, which I think is the right size of the teddy bear for Leeds Hospital. I think it might be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to measure it properly when I get home. If it's a little bit bigger, it's not a big deal, but at least give me something to work from because I've not got a Katie bear yet. We were just in one of the charity shops, the British Heart Foundation, and all the power went off. Gone.
Traffic lights are off as well.
Oh, traffic lights are off. Loads of the shops were off, although KFC was still on, and a shop on the side where KFC was. Yeah, all the others were off, so I don't really understand. So we're now going to YMCA. Don't know if the power will be on, because I think the power's gone off in Pontefract. Good chunk of it. Simon's bought books, and I've just got a teddy bear, and I've got my woolly coat out, which was expensive when I bought it, but it was totally worth it because it's fantastic and I'll probably wear it forever. And I can still get them like this if anyone is interested. I think it cost me something like £55, £50, but it's fantastic. It's the warmest thing I've ever bought. Anyway, we're off to YMCA now.
Must be top end of town.
Oh, look. So yeah, this teddy's a bit bigger than the Katie bear, but you get the idea. So it's now 12:30 and I have finished it. It's taken me a good part of a week, this one, so it's not going to be the cheapest item in my shop, but all because a lady said, can you do something that is sunflower, anything sunflower, I'm in. So I was like, right, let's do it. So I started off by learning how to do the sunflower granny squares. Then I had to join them all together. Let me show you what I've done. So here it is. It looks brighter on the camera. It's actually quite a dark green. So this is the front. And then this is the back. Now I was going to do one big sunflower, but I really struggled when it came to getting it square again. So I decided to just do a big square and then put the sunflower in the middle. And I've done it so it's kind of like that. And I think it's great. So I'll turn it over again. There we are. It's finished. Oh, hello. I'm just moving yarn around from bag to bag to go back to Lizzie's. Got some others out because I'm going to do another one of those gorgeous hats. And I've got some chunky to have a go at. A teddy bear top. I'm out of breath because I've been sweeping around the front room and I have transferred the television and the satellite thing onto another old bit of wood cabinet thing that we're not keeping, so that I can either sell or get rid of the hi-fi cabinet. It's very unusual. I remember Alex said that it was fantastic, and if I ever get rid of it, Alex wants it, so I sent Alex a message. It's a bit dusty. I've given it a dust, but could do with a wipe down. So it's just taken me a good half hour to sweep and change it over. Now I've got a surround sound system, a Sony one, to go to Lizzie's house and plug in to her television, just because we're keeping her television and getting rid of ours since it's very old. It turns itself on and off when it feels like it, and I think it was free when we got it in the first place. We've had it a very long time. So yeah, I've just done that. So I've just come upstairs to just catch my breath for a minute, put my Invisalign back in. I had soup for lunch, minestrone, with a couple of bits of Warburtons with butter on. I didn't really enjoy the Warburtons with butter on, which is unusual for me. It was just the soup was lovely though. So I'm just going to catch my breath and then decide the next plan. I think I might do the hat and then go to Lizzie's with the surround sound system. So I'm back from Lizzie's. It's now 10 to 5. It's nearly Chinese ordering time. Simon got a bit of oomph, so he decided to cut up an old sofa. He cut up a whole load of bits of wood, stuff that we need to burn, stuff that we need to shift. He filled the car and he's taking it all over to Lizzie's. So I thought, well, if he's doing, I'm doing. So I left the hat I'm working on. I emptied the laundry cupboard, airing cupboard, because Liz has emptied a wardrobe now. So I had somewhere to put it. So I emptied the airing cupboard. There was a couple of towels. We don't have that many towels. We kind of have like 4. I'd say 4 for us. So 1 wash, 1 wear, if you like. And then we have a couple of doggy towels as well, or pet towels. And bedding, it's all going to be changed because we've got 3 sets of duvets and sheets with pillowcases. 1 on, 1 currently in the wash, 1 in the cupboard. I've taken some spare sheets to Lizzie's, but Lizzie's bed that we're going to be taking over with it's like this fancy electrical uppy downy type thing, and I think it's queen size. So the duvet itself and the pillowcases will be fine, but the sheet won't be fine. So we'll probably need to get smaller sheets and eventually get all new bedding. But we'll just do that as things move along. I also took a bag of soft toys that I discovered in Ellie's, we called it Ellie's cupboard, where I kept all of Ellie's things, because I went through that last night. I didn't vlog it because I thought I might get emotional and stuff, but then again I didn't. It was okay. It's all packed in a case behind me now. Her sort of school blazer and things that she used to wear, and the coat that she wore that's on the front of the Epilepsy magazine, and things like that I've kept, and photographs and bits. They're in a case just behind me, so they'll be going to Lizzie's. It's a bit heavy to take today, so that's on the to-do list. I've just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so when I was at the Lizzie's as well, I took my surround sound over and fitted it in Liz's house. So she's now got Sony surround sound in there. She's given me loads of clothes to sell on eBay, so I'll get onto that. I've been doing them gradually, sort of chunks of stuff. But behind me I've got bags, leather bags, which are Radley bags, which are posh apparently. They're going on eBay next. And then I've got a boot full of clothing that's also going to go on eBay and gone. So my eBay is listed on my link tree, which is in the description box below. But it's Spirit Psychic Crystal Healing, basically, if you're interested. But it's only UK, so if you watch elsewhere, I'm afraid you probably can't access it. So there's just some clothing, some bags that we've been sort of selling off. All the furniture that I've been selling, I've been doing on Facebook Marketplace, and that's been going pretty well. I don't think there's that much that hasn't sold, to be honest. I've got a piano stool still downstairs, but most of the furniture is sold and gone. So yeah, it's nearly Chinese time, so I am going to be ordering the food in a minute. So it's the end of the day now. It is 7:10. I am going to edit this vlog so you guys can watch it. I have finished another hat. It's so cute. I love this yarn. It's so light, just fluffy and lovely. And I'm now working on another jumper for the teddy bear thing. I think it's too big, so it might not be for a jumper. For a teddy bear, we'll see. I'm using this yarn. It's called Party Time Chunky. I think it's James C. Brett. I think we might be having zoomies. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell all your friends, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye, loves.